What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet LP, as we're back here for some NCAA action, taking on the Cal Bears here this week. They're ranked number 22 in the nation. They are 7-2 for the year, 4-2 for Pac-12 play. There you see us. Of course, we're the heavy favorites in this one, as we are currently undefeated, 10-0 overall, but 7-0 in the Pac-12. As you take a look at Cal's schedule here so far this season, they had a really interesting game there against, it looked like Cincinnati, 45-38 overtime win there. Then they went on and win the next two, shutting out Oregon State, but then turned around and lost against ranked Fresno State by 10. They lost 38-28, and then lost to Utah last week. So that's 2 weeks in a row now they've lost. They lost to Utah to 28-10 there in that game. So they're trying to bounce back here after a two-game loss, losing two straight there. They're trying to get themselves up and going here in the Pac-12, and of course trying to get a shot here at the Pac-12 North title, so they can move on and go to San Diego here in a couple weeks to be in the Pac-12 championship game. We'll have to see how that is going to fare as we take a look here at the BCS. And there you see Stanford still at number one. Right behind us is a team that I'm really looking forward to playing, and that's Ohio State. If Ohio State can run the table here, and which they should, because they got a pretty good, easy schedule coming up here in the last couple of games, and then of course they win the Big Ten championship, then we'll see them for the national championship. But of course, Taylor and Steve have been playing very well. Of course, they've been head-to-head this season, as Steve was the winner of that one. But you know, things can still happen. Things can happen, and things can be altered, especially if Corey Harris here, the 6'4", 218 junior, decides to go all Hulk on me and play a good game here. We'll see how he does here, as he is the backup to their Tumley, as he is going to be out for probably the rest of the season. So Harris is going to take over. There you see Curtis Coleman, 6'5", 235-pound senior linebacker there. This guy that we're definitely going to have to watch out for this season, as he has some pretty good numbers here this year. Of course, take a look at his player skills here, and he is definitely going to be one of those young men that's going to be entering into the draft this upcoming season. And of course, we'll see him possibly somewhere down the road in a future Madden franchise draft class soon here. So if you guys don't know, but I am putting a lot of these players here in this series, and of course in Behind the Scotty series, into future draft classes that I've been working on here. That's why the content has kind of been going not pretty much unexistent here on this, especially here on this channel, there, second channel, and of course on our main channel there. But we do have the series already over on the main channel there. Definitely check it out. I'll leave a link up below, up in the eye up there, for the Cleveland Browns series that I have, and that's where a lot of these players here from this series, and of course our Behind the Scotty series, and then also we'll even add the players from the series with Matt Marvel, which has not gone away yet. We're still gonna have it, but there'll be players from that series too that will be a part of those future draft classes, and of course any other future Madden players, or any future NCAA series that we have here on the channel, which will start one probably soon after we get done with this one here, as we're wrapping up this final season with Stanford here. This will be our last season, season 5. And we'll wrap this up. But of course, we like to try to put a nice little bow on this one here, try to get to the national championship. But of course, in order to do that, we have to try to defeat Cal here this week. So we'll try to see if we can take on Cal and see what they can muster up here. Of course, we've defeated Cal here in the last 3 seasons of the 4 that we've played against them so far here. As we see, one of our players for Stanford is getting a little too fired up as Cameron Williams, as he'll get caught on an encroachment. And that would be a 5-yard penalty, making it now 1st and 5 now for the Cal Bears. So not a way we want to start there, but of course it's going to happen because these two historically have been rivals for ages. And of course, the last couple of seasons now, like I said, the last 3 out of the 4 seasons, we've pretty much dominated them and taken over this North Division, as Cal had that big game against us the first year of this series, and they got that victory over us. Same year that I believe UCLA, who we have not played against for quite some time now, is of course we have not played them. So yeah, I think those are the 2 teams that we lost to in that first year. So 2nd and 6 coming up here. So we'll see Harris hands this off to Dean. Dean's going to come out of the backfield there, but it's going to get gobbled up by Moore. And it's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming up here. As you see, they're running that no huddle. And if you've been following pages of the series, that no huddle does not go too good here for the team that runs it. Usually that's a real good sign here that they are desperate. And they're not going to do too well against us here, because we will counter that. Of course, I do have a different, been working on a set of what do you call it? Not sliders, substitution set that I've been working with, especially for my same set I'm using for my Highland Scotties there to rotate guys in and out. Of course, excuse me. I already got guys rotated out of different formations, stuff like that. So that should help us out when we're in situations like the no huddle here. When we're on defense, as Brandon Walker makes a nice little carry there for 5 yards, getting us started there, as he'll get the first carry of the day. We'll see what we can do now here on a 2nd and 5 coming up, as we'll see Graham runs this one, and that will be, of course, just short of a first, as will get about 3 on that carry. And you see his numbers there for the season so far. So 3rd and 2 coming up here as we get the play clock running down to 3. Hand this one off to Walker, and Walker's going to run this one there. Nice job there from him, as he is able to get the first on that play. So now we go to a 1st and 10 coming up here, as we'll run down the play clock down to 2. Walker here runs this one off, and he is going to get down to the get the first down, they say. Well, he's going to be short there, but they say he gets 10 yards on that carry. So nice job there getting the first. And so again, hand this one off here. Just taking our time here on the ground. And of course in this game here, as this is a very important game for both squads here. Of course for us, if we can win this here, we're just another step closer to trying to get to that national championship for the 4th would be the 4th straight year. And of course, not before that, trying to get to that Pac-12 championship, as you see Sears gets a great catch. That's a gain of 27 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down now here. A new set of downs here for Davis and for the Cardinals. But going on saying, of course, this will be a great opportunity for us to get the Pac-12 championship once again, get to San Diego. And of course, if we can do well in that, then that, of course, the national championship. And of course, we're hoping that Ohio State will run the table so we can face them. Of course, if Xavier Taylor happens to be there, we're confident enough that we could take them on. But for me, Ohio State would be a nice team to go after here, as that's another team in IRL I just don't really care for. So Walker here runs this one in there. That's going to be a great run there. Nice job. Gets 7 yards on that one. That's a touchdown for the Stanford Cardinals, as the Cardinals on the board here now. They lead it now 7-0. You should take a look here, and there's a good one there. They're in Idaho, 45-45 between San Diego State and San Diego State and Idaho. Of course, Idaho joining the Pac-12 here this season, and that's a doozy up there in Moscow, Idaho. So we'll see here as Corey Harris there tries to run this one there out of the backfield there. He'll lose a 4 on that carry. As you see his numbers so far here, a little over 1,000 yards passing here this season, and a couple of touchdowns here as he's taken over the reins here the last couple of weeks now here. So now 2nd and 4 coming up. We'll see Dean here gets taken down. Nice stop there from the defensive lineman. As Dean gets caught there on that little screen pass there. Just can't make up anything on that one. So now 3rd and 17 coming up here for the Cal Bears, as we'll see a toss up here. This one's going to go deep and gets juggled around as Benson is on that one. And that's going to be the last play of the quarter. As we go now to the 2nd quarter here, 1st and 10 after the punt here. We get a good punt position now. As Graham here runs this one out of the backfield, but he is going to get slapped down for no gain on that play. Puts him out now at 1st and 10. So now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now coming up. We'll see if we can get this running game going here for Graham, as Graham runs this one there, and he'll get 4 yards on the carry. And that'll be 3 carries now for 7 yards here in today's game, as he's having a bit of a slow start there behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7 coming up here. You see Davis here calling an audible, changing up the play, changing the routes here for his players. As Williams in motion here, drops back. Davis here looks there, trying to find Sears, but Sears kind of veers off, and Daniel Smith there for the Golden Bears will bat that one away for a deflection. So we go for it. Coach TJ Bond says, let's go for it here on 4th and 6. It's a rivalry game. We got to put everything on the line here. Got a lot going for ourselves. As Davis here throws this one up there, that's going to go to Sears, and Sears is able to hold on to it for the huge first down. 19 yards on that reception. As we'll see, 46 yards now so far for Davis as he connects with his tight end here. Nice job there, as these two have been doing a great job here. Nice collaboration for these two here this season in the receiving game. Davis here now runs this one here. He's going to scramble, get this one there inside the 15, and that's a 7-yard carry for about a 2nd and 3 coming up. So 2nd and 3 coming up here. As we'll see, Graham in the backfield there for the Cardinals. Davis under center here. Davis drops back in the pocket, looks to the left-hand side. Throws one there to Williams, and Williams is in there. Touchdown, Cardinals. But wait a minute, there is a referee saying that there is some controversy here, as they're going to review this one in the booth. Now, from this angle, boom, right there. He got that 1 foot in. That's all you need in college football. And to me, that's a touchdown. Now, of course, they do not show any other angles, but they say the play on the field stands, and it's now a 2-possession lead now here for the Cardinals as they get on the board. Nice job there from Clint Williams as we get to a 1st and 10 now coming up here for the Stanford Cardinals, for the Golden Bears. There is a 4-yard a loss of 4 yards on that reception. So tough break there for Dean, as he has had a really tough time here in the backfield here when it comes to catching the football here, as Corey Ford is going to have also a tough time there catching a ball in the backfield there, as Jolly's right there on top of him. So a loss of a yard on that play. Now 3rd and 14 coming up here for the Golden Bears, as Harris will drop back in the pocket, looks, fires, throws this one there, and Reese is already, I'm surprised they did not call pass interference on that play, but Reese is there, makes a nice stop, and we, of course, force a punt. So new set of downs here for us, as we'll see Graham here with the ball here near midfield, and that'll be a gain of about 3 yards on the play, puts it at 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 coming up, as there's just less than 3 minutes left here in this ball game. And we'll see a handoff here. That's going to go to Graham once again, and he will make the nice carry there. And that'll be a 3rd and 2 coming up for the Stanford Cardinals. Cardinals will go forward again here. And we'll see a 3rd and 2 here, and we'll see a handoff there to Graham. Graham's going to run this one. Graham gets enough there, just barely getting that first down. And, of course, that is going to put us in position for a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 here for Davis. Davis throws this one up there to Barber. Barber gets the catch, and that's going to be caught there for a 20-yard reception. That's a huge 1st down. So nice play there as we see with a minute 36 left here. Walker gets the football here out of the backfield. Walker trying to run this one, and that's just going to be a 2-yard carry for a 2nd and 8 coming up. So 2nd and 8 coming up here after that run. We'll see if we're going to try to pass it this time around here. Just a minute left here in this first half, and that's going to be a run there for Graham. As again, Graham having a tough time running out of the backfield there. Is able to only scrape up barely a yard there for the carry on that one. As we'll see a 3rd and 7 coming up here, just 27 seconds left here in the first half. Davis drops back in the pocket, looks here, fires up the middle, and great job there from Harold. Matt Harold, the linebacker, comes up, puts his hands up, and bats that one away. Forcing us now go to a 4th and 7. So 4th and 7 here. Coach TJ Bonds here wants to try to get something going here for his club and wants to get some confidence here for Davis. Davis throws this one up there to Williams, and Williams gets that one in there for the 1st down. Squeaks by those 2 defenders and gets the 1st down. New set of downs here. We call a quick timeout. So with 18 seconds left, we'll see what we can do here. Try to go up by 3 scores here on Cal. I don't know if we can do that, but we'll see. As we'll see, Graham here runs this one off the edge there, trying to stiff arm a guy there, but just has one defender try to get past, but it cannot, and is going to get stopped at the 1-yard line. Ball at the 1-yard line here. We'll see now 2nd and goal coming up, as we'll try to see if we can try to get this one in here real quick. And we'll see with just 10 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining left for Stanford, as Cal has all 3. 22nd team ranked team in the nation there, trying to stop the number 1 team from scoring here. And of course, Stanford will call their 3rd and final timeout now here in the half. So now with 1 timeout remaining here, anything can be called here in this situation. I would probably believe they'll try to pass it this time around, as we'll see a 3rd and goal coming up here, just 6 seconds left here. If they run this one, they're going to have to make sure there's a gap wide open here for the halfback here. If not, of course, the passer, they're going to have to try to pass it with maybe some kind of play action, but they get stopped and get rocked in the backfield there. David Myers gets the tackle for loss, and that is how the first half is going to go. So after 1 half of a ball game here, it's 14-0 here. Like I said, it's going to be a tough time to try to 21-point Stanford there, as you see. Or sure, I should say Cal there, but Cal making sure they're not going to be like how the Blue Devils were last week when they were at 21-0 at half. And Cal's trying to still keep this game in. We still got a game here at the farm between these 2 squads here. But Cal's going to have to do a lot more of the second half to make some adjustments here and to get down the field here. Really, maybe get rid of that throwing those screen passes there. And go up more upfield, throw more short range passes, maybe even open up the running game a little bit more there. You see only 12 yards running compared to our 69. Now so far I think pretty much we're pretty balanced. I think we're running the ball a little bit more, which is good, but we could do a little bit more here in this half. And of course, passing so far here from Davis has been pretty elite. He hasn't threw any interceptions here so far yet, so we'll see. Still another half to go here as we start the second half, and Bennett's going to run this one out of the end zone there. He's going to try to make a return here. He makes a nice 28-yard return for the 1st and 10. So nice job there as we go ahead and get the second half started here with the ball first. And of course, we did win a coin toss and deferred to start off the second half with the ball. And Graham's going to run this one here as he's looking for a block here. He brings down a man with a stiff arm, but gets taken down for only a yard on the play. As he's having, like I said, a tough time, a tough go here in today's game, trying to get into the, try running out of the backfield. 2nd and 9 coming up. We'll see a pass there to Williams, and that play again works so well there with those two, as he shows off his passing ability to Williams there on that one, as he scored last week with that same exact play. We'll see Graham now here running the backfield here, 1st and 10. That's going to be a carry, and that's going to be a nice run for 3 on that Pacific drive there. All right, so now 2nd and 7 coming up here as we are trying to get down the field and try to get a drive going here for ourselves here in the start of the second half. Walker's going to run this one there, and that's going to be a nice run there for Walker, as he is able to get the first down. Nice job there from him. As we go now 1st and 10 here coming up, we'll see a run or a pass there to Sears, and Sears gets a catch for 21 on the play, as he is, I believe, getting close to a school record. If not, broke a school record now for the season. As we'll go ahead and see here, that is going to be a run there from Graham. That's about a 3-yard carry. He has 28 yards so far here today's game. Nothing in the end zone just yet, but 13 carries here for his effort. Like I said, having a tough time getting out of the backfield here, and I can't really get himself going. But Brandon Walker on the hand has been doing a great job. As we see Graham again gets his number called there. That's going to be a nice run, as that's going to be, of course, a just short of the first. Go to the 3rd and 2 coming up here. Try to convert here for the first down. 2:53 left here in this quarter. As we'll see, Hale here tries to get out of the backfield there, as he comes up a yard short there to convert for the first. But Coach TJ Bond says, you know what? Go back out there. Let's just finish this drive off here. So with 14-0 here, Cal has to try to stop stop us at 4th and 1, and they cannot, as Graham gets in there on time, converts for the first down. Nice job, as he is getting he has now over 30 yards now here, 15 carries here today. Not a good average for him, just averaging about just over 3.5 carries, 3.5 per carry. 1st and 10 coming up. Davis here hands this one off to Walker. Walker's going to be met up there. Nice job there from the edge rusher there. Coleman, or I should say the middle linebacker, I should say, comes up in that one and makes a nice stop there. So scrape up a yard there. 3rd and 9 now coming up here. We'll try to see what we can do here. Of course, this is going to be a passing situation here. We'll see who he's going to give it to here. Of course, we're looking to see if we can get this one to Veda Barber. But no! We find Sears, and Sears is in there. Touchdown. Nice job there for Sears, as he gets the touchdown. Nice play, as he gets in the back of the end zone on that one. And we lead this one now 21-0 here, as Sears gets his 11th touchdown of the season. Here we are now 21-0 here, as we have just 39 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And we'll see a pass play there. Nothing can do anything there, as Zach Melton and company did a great job there of causing some issues there in the secondary. See a quick pass there to Lewis. He catches that one. Can't get out of the backfield, or does get out of the backfield there, but just gets back to the line of scrimmage there on that play, making it 3rd and 10. So no huddle now here on 3rd and 10 coming up. Just 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. This one gets batted away there from Ricky Jude, who we have not seen do anything like that for a couple of weeks now here. And that is going to be a 1st and 10 now here after the punt for Stanford. As Hale there tries to run this one there for the final play of the 3rd quarter. Getting get about 4 yards on that carry there on that final play here of the 3rd quarter. Now, 4th quarter, here we go. 4th quarter, don't have to do too much here as we start the quarter off with the ball. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham looking for that big big block there. He does so from Green, and he gets the first down there as he converts for the first once again. 29 rushes to compare to 11 passes so far here that we've made in today's game. We'll see now. 1st and 10 coming up here. Davis throwing this one off his back foot. Thank God nobody was there, but Mosley makes a nice coverage play there. Or a nice job there, puts applying pressure there on Davis. Let's go now to a 2nd and 10 coming up here. Davis drops back in the pocket here, looks up, fires this one up the middle there to Williams, and Williams gets that one inside the 25 for a big play. He has 4 catches, 64 yards, and of course already 1 touchdown already here today. That being his 9th of the season here for this campaign. 5:33 left here in the 4th quarter here for Stanford. 21-0, we lead this one. As we'll see Green in motion there. Looks like it's going to be a running play here for Graham. Graham trying to get down the field, trying to square up on one defender, and he's going to get a gain of 3 on that play. As this goes now to 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 here. Trying to get Graham into the end zone here, but again, he's had a tough day here. Coming out of that backfield there as the lineman, or I should say the linebacker's getting a hold of him pretty quickly there as he runs this one there for the 1st down. He's inside the 10. 11 yards on that carry as he has now over 60 yards here in today's game. 1st and 10 coming up here, just near 4:30 left here in the 4th and final quarter in this game. We lead this one 21-0. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham trying to get around the tackle, but he can't. He gets tripped up and loses a yard on the play. Great stop there from R.J. Mosley. Mosley again, I believe last year was giving us a tough time in the running game there. And he's doing so again. 2nd and goal coming up here. Walker, is going to run this one, and he is going to get 5 yards on the carry. And that is going to be a gain of 5 on the play. As he makes a nice run there. 3rd and goal coming up. And we'll see if we can get something, salvage something from this drive here. Try to see if we can get 6 points on the board. If not, maybe try to go for 3. We'll see Graham here runs this one in there. No problem. It gets into the end zone untouched. And that is a touchdown. Stanford as they get on the board here. Graham finally getting a touchdown here today. His first rushing touchdown here is his 13th of the season. And we lead it now 28-0 here as we take a look at the update here. It's 24-21 right now. They're in Arizona State as Arizona State has got a nice leader here. They are 4-5 for the season. As for UCLA, they are 6-3. 1st and 10 here after the touchdown. Now we'll see the Cal Bears here now try to get something going for themselves as Lewis cannot hold on to it. Harris is probably shaking his head like, what is going on? You were wide open. You couldn't hold on to the football. What's the deal? 2nd and 10 coming up here for Harris. One man in the backfield there with him. Harris throws one to O'Neal. O'Neal muscling up against Milton, and Milton cannot hold him back as he does get, O'Neal does get the 1st down for 13 yards. 1st and 10 coming up here now after the 1st down. Harris here drops back in the pocket, throws this one there to Robinson. Robinson gets pushed out and is just short of the 1st down. They call no huddle here, 2nd and inches. And of course, in this situation like this, they're desperate. They got to try to get something going here as Harris runs here, and he's going to get the ball popped out of his hands there, and Clayton picks up the fumble. Nice job there from Young as he is able to pop the ball right out of his hands, and I think Young was a little upset about that play there. He probably was thinking like, okay, enough with the no huddle. We got to get a breather here. I'm just going to pop this ball right out of your hands, and that was not too good of taking care of the football there from Harris, as that one is now going to be a turnover now here for the Stanford Cardinals. So we'll take a look here at the replay here. Look at the angle from the QB's vision, and then you see pops that one right on out, and then you see Clayton there gets it. Take a look here. It's a little slower here. Try to get a better angle here, but you see running this one here. I should have zoomed in some. But there you see pops it right on out. And I couldn't believe that. I'm like, yes, finally a decent play that we can turnover that we can make something out of. Been looking for something like that all season long here. But 1st and 10 coming up here for Davis. Yeah, Davis makes a nice pass there. Great one-handed catch to Frank Hunter. Great catch there from our second string tight end. As we go ahead now to 1st and 10. Williams there throws us one there quickly. That's going to be a quick beeline play there. And we'll see how things go on that one. As we go now to a 2nd and 3 coming up. And we'll see the play here. Davis there on this one there to Williams. Williams gets a catch. Williams takes this one inside the 5. And that's going to be a 20-yard reception there for him for a first down. 1st and goal coming up here. As we'll see. 1st and goal. Try to get something going here. Davis here drops back. Finds Barber up the middle there for a 4-yard touchdown reception. Touchdown. Stanford, as they are now going to take a 35-point game lead here in this one. This one's pretty much done, as there's a minute 44 left. Not too much Cal can do pretty much at all, especially at the end of the third quarter. That's pretty much it. Now Stanford just putting in extra guys in here and seeing what they can do here on the offensive side. And of course, now we got some guys on here on the defensive side of the ball here. But Harris drops back, throws this one to Ford. That's going to be a 6-yard reception. Of course, they're going to call no huddle here, as they're going to try to do their best to get anything shy of a field goal here to put some points on the board, so they're at goose egg. Minute 28 left. Yeah, Johnson there. Oh, gets the catch. Johnson stumbles, almost breaks away for a touchdown, but he gets 24 yards on that reception. Great job there of having him stumble there, but he almost got away with that. Jeez. All right, let's try our best not to let them score here, fellas. As we go now to a 1st and 10 after that big play. Harris drops back in the pocket. Harris looking down to his right-hand side there. Throws this one up there to Johnson. And this time Johnson could not hold on to it, as Moore was right there covering him. And, of course, incomplete pass for Stanford, or for the Cal Bears. As we'll see a pass zipped up the middle there to Robinson, and Robinson gets a gain of 16 on the play. So they get a new set of downs here with a minute 11 left here, as we're trying to find some kind of defensive play to apply some pressure on here and get him to throw the football sooner than he wants. Harris drops back here, throws one up there. That is almost getting picked off by Zach Melton. It should have been picked off, but R.J. Johnson somehow picks it out of the air, gets it, and keeps it for Cal. I really thought Zach Milton had that pass there, but he did not have it. So now, 1st and goal now coming up. Just a minute 3 left here. Harris hands this off to Dean. They go to the running game here, and they lose a loss of 3 on that play. 3rd and goal coming up. Harris drops back in the pocket. Screen pass there to Dean. Dean run this one here. He's going to get hit by Bennett and company, as he gets a 1-yard reception on the play. 30 seconds left here. I don't understand what Cal's trying to do here in this situation, but if they're trying to score here, they need to score quickly. Harris here throws one up there. That's going to be up. That's going to be tipped away by Bennett. Nice job there from Bennett, as he makes a nice stop there. And that is going to be a turnover on downs there on Cal, as we'll get now the field position here. And we'll start a new set of downs here for ourselves, and, of course, close out the game with a run to get that clock started here now for Stanford. As you hear the crowd going, they know this game is well over with here. As we'll see, Graham here runs this one there. And that should be it for this ball game here. 129 yards on the ground here total for rushing, as Phil Graham, 22 carries, 64 yards, 1 rushing touchdown here. We get the victory, and we get the shutout here against Cal. What a rivalry game this was for us. As for Cal, well, see you guys next year there in Berkeley, as we pick up a nice win here against another top 25 team here. Of course, kept under 150 yards here rushing, so going to get some nice XP for ourselves here. And, of course, for Coach TJ Bonds. Nice job there. Of course, yeah, we did keep him under 10 points, as we did not let him score at all. So we're going to get quite a bit of XP here for our coach. and should be nice to see if see where we are in the standings here after this one. Of course, we'll still be at number 1, but it'll be nice to see what the other standings are, because like I said, the Ohio State game, I'm kind of wondering, hoping that they'll be able to run the table there. They got a big game against Purdue, I believe, coming up. I think that's their next game. So we'll see how well they do against them. But there you see, what a game here. And of course, Davis did not have any interception. He has 3 touchdowns to be exact. 1 from Clough, 1 for Williams, 1 for Barber, and 1 for Sears in this game. Nice job there, young man. Nice job. We'll see there. Final score 35-0. 17 first downs there for Stanford. 5-4 Cal. There you see the rushing attempts there. Of course, we had a nice rushing game there. 36 total attempts, 160 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. 1 from both men, Walker and Graham. There you see our turnovers there, 0. I love that. I love that number there in that column. And of course, we had that one forced fumble there that we put on Cal. So nice job there from defense, especially from Mr. Eric Young there, getting that tackle or that forced fumble there for him there on their quarterback. Davis, 13 of 17, 204, 3 touchdowns there for him for the game. He is definitely our player of the game, as he had a very nice day. 76% of his passes were completed. Did not even get sacked. Wow. That's even better. We did not give up a sack. Nice job, guys. As you see Graham there, 23 carries, 95 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Walker finished the day, 10 carries for 53 yards and a rushing touchdown. He also had a broken tackle. Clinton Williams also had another great game here, almost 100 yards for the day there, but 6 for 91 and a score. Sears 4 for 77 and a score, and Barber 2 for 24 and a score. So a great job there from our guys receiving. But most importantly, we have to tip our hat again. Another shutout for our fellas there on the defensive side of the ball. Jolly, Williams, Young, Clayton, Milton, Jude, Bennett, you name it. If I didn't name them, they pretty much all 11 guys on that defensive side of the ball did something, and that was great to see. So great job from those guys there, as they played an excellent game. Another shutout for the second week in a row here, and of course a well-deserved week off next week, as we do have the week off, and then we get back into things again as we host our final game, senior day of all things, here at home against Central Michigan. So it should be a good one here. I cannot wait to see how that's all going to play out for us. And of course, we'll be steadily looking here as we go into the bye week there. We'll see how Taylor and Steve both did in their games. I believe Steve has a game that bye week, I think, and Taylor does not. So both myself and Taylor do not have games that in the week 13. So we'll have to see what Steve does there in his game. I'm not for sure. I think he plays Minnesota, and they got a pretty good team there in Minnesota right now. So he might have a tough task for him, but it should be an easy one for him. He usually does pretty well against them. Usually a pretty good game there. You give him somewhat of a game, but for the most part, he usually comes out on top towards the end there. But we'll see how well he does there. And of course, Ohio State, we'll be watching them. Like I said, I believe they got a game against Purdue coming up in week 13. So we'll see how well they'll do. And like I said, it's going to be crazy. But, okay, never mind. Taylor does have a game in week 13. So he does. He takes on TCU. Okay, so maybe it's the week 14 he doesn't have a game. It's one of those games he doesn't have. He has another bye week. But yeah, there you see Steve's taking on Washington. Excuse me, it was not Minnesota, it's Washington. And then of course TCU for Air Force, who Taylor has as his team. So we'll see how well they do. We'll look up the stats and stuff like that in the next game and the next episode there. Before we head into our game there against Central Michigan, that'll be our season finale. But like I said, we'll see how things go coming up in the next episode. So next episode, like I said, we'll do a quick review of week 13, and then we'll go right into week 14, taking on Central Michigan, the Chippewas there at home, out on the farm in this series here in Stanford Cardinals Online Dynasty, episode number 80. So stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Don't forget to check us out on our main channel, ESGNet. We have a great NCAA series there. It's our team builder series that we have over there with the Highland Scotties. And, of course, our newest series over there on Madden 22 with the Cleveland Browns. So stay tuned for that and much, much more here on the channel. But as always, you guys, stay safe, stay warm, have fun, enjoy your holidays, and come back for more. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.